Just being stupid.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the Master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he?
Even though I didn't take part in that beautiful thing.
Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me.
Check, make sure my mic's working. Give me a second, guys. I think it's working. Yeah. Alright.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish. So what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
A little laggy. Yeah.
What is it, my boy? God be with you.
Okay.
Bring those nails.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
That will do.
Just wondering,
Go and get those
Will we
damn
be going to the
nails.
dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Huh.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Jesus. A big ass.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of it. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move in, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
I forgot about all that. It's been a while since I played this.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you tatar!
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, te ribon! Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Kicsit várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féles.
What the hell?
Kapsz egyet?
Oh, this is bad. Fuck. There's no way. Forgot you. Fuck.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Minél jobban vergődsz.
Go to hell, you tatar beast!
Kever le neki egyet, hogy ne vergődjön.
Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros!
Várnod kell, galambocskám, amíg elintézzük ezt a féles ügyt.
Yeah.
I got it that time. epic horse chase I rode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tapos lakminta
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flee! To Talmberg!
Yeah.
Doe dat, ooit voor bezig niet.
Happens really left. Ostwegen! Yeah.
Run for it!
Tekerem a nyakat, te nyomorod!
Kapsz egyet? Yeah.
Go! They'll kill you all!
No!
Na gyere, te Gani!
Yeah. Tekerem a nyakat, te nyoborod! Yeah.
Szétszárgál te postariska!
That horse is really stinky.
Oh my god! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Érje már ki valaki!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Well, first time I died, second time I got by luckily. Let's see. I need to get something to eat. And maybe some food.
What's happening with that blacksmith?
He sent his apologies. He can't come along.
Oh shit, that's a private area. Here's some place to sleep. This is the wife of the Lord here. I'm not very good at the rat picking either. It can get pretty difficult.
What is it?
Be a bit more careful. You fled from Skalitz? How did you manage that?
I was trying to Just trying to see how much, I don't remember how to find my quest thing. Is it triangle? Oh no.
I'm sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for rudeness.
See, that's not it. Oh. Quit full screen. Here we go. That's what I needed to do. Talk to Sir Robard. Okay. I need some food first.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
There we go.
Oh, God. What? I heard about you.
Eat.
They say he was a swordsman.
Food.
Where are you going? I can't understand why you
God damn it, my stomach hurts.
You had to find.
Yes, we know.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
He's such a douchebag. Level, I will go Wonder and combat. I will definitely want sword, blunt strike, which I can't really do anything with that now. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to find my inventory. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so gotta remember it's down.
Please tell me what happened to Skalitz. I have kin there.
we'll go ahead and go over here and craft shout. It's over. Let's see. Over here. Yeah. Close this door. Wrong place.
I feel quite hungry.
Dude, why you gotta be such a fatty? Sleep till 6.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady... No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunnish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunnish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunnish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans, They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare. Bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca, murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world.
Alright,
That is the
I'm
work
gonna
of...
skip some of it because I've seen all this before.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time!
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Alright. Remember where this is.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Right here between the solid walls is it. True enough.
Listen up! If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare...
Is it?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
God be with you.
Oh.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions!
Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Tamber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out!
Not much of a little army.
Men!
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid! And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
I'll be with you.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind if I flew, actually.
Are you serious?
I don't see shit. Yeah.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
I heard There we go.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty.
Sir Radzig Kobila is not here, and I have no intention of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Huh. Well, damn, he has a massive ass army though.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end here. I've been streaming for like an hour, and I'm going to call it quits for the night. So,
I wouldn't be surprised if we had snow. It's always been like that.
about 15 days. I'm gonna go ahead and get the eating part done. There we go. Alright,
Did I tell you about my wife's life? Jesus, look where you're going. Hey, watch it. Out.
you're technically supposed to wait, but I'm gonna show you a quicker way. Get on your horse and turn it.
Ah! Watch where you're going, you louse. You're there to kill me.
And you can walk right through the chains.
Fuck, that fool from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat. Raise the alarm. He's trying to escape. You men down there. There's a prisoner escaping. Catch him. There, below the battlement.
Yeah.
Then you just journey back. what you can do here. I don't think they patched it. But, there's bandits here that you do have to fight. So...
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
But yeah, there's bandits you have to fight in this area. And you have to run and trick some guy to follow you, and you jump into a little fence, and he'll jump in with you, and then he gets stuck, and you can just sit there and level up everything.
What? Stop, please! Spare me! I yield!
He did drop a sword. I'm gonna pick it up because I lose this one eventually. Oh, square jumps, okay. That was something else. But yeah, he most of the time they are. But then after all your experience points, the game starts to get a little easier. Entrance. Yeah, you basically have to make your way to the gate up here. Because if you go the other way, you can't even get in. It's like blocked off. There's a few bandits up here though, so when you do play this part, remember.
What's that?
You want to go, bro?
You're in the wrong. Ah! Yeah! Ah!
Ooh. Alright, this is how you get in.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his
You
hand.
have to go down there and get it. Struggle from the guy.
I stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon me like me. Why? Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Your parents are up here. There's your parents. But I'm skipping because I've seen it 100 times. Alright, now, here's where the glitch part takes place. Yeah, boy. There's a fence up here. It's actually down this way. You go through there. Wait. I messed up. Okay, I can hear the dog. I don't want to go there yet. Let me see. I need to find it first before I trigger this guy. Might be down here. Huh. I don't remember, but hopefully it's not patched. I have to look it up. I don't remember. Yeah, you could jump in something that looks like this.
I'd say the poor creep.
What do you care what...
I asked what you're doing here.
If I want to...
I see a cunt remains a cunt. I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Shit.
Ha! Come back. Ha! Come here, Lily Liver. Yeah. Is that all you got? Down. I'm gonna destroy this. Yeah. Going weak at the knees, have you? Yeah. Is that the best you can do?
Oh, here it is.
Bring it on! I'll slaughter you! Giving up already?
Come on, dude, get in here.
I'm gonna destroy this! got. Bring it on!
Just wait for you to get in here, bro.
I'll slaughter you! Yeah!
Ow!
Ha!
You'll get what for?
Ha! Is that the best you can do? Ha! Ah! I'll chop you to pieces, you wretch.
Stop. Jump in here and he'll follow you. But for some reason he's not.
Bring it on! I'm gonna try this. I'll slaughter you! You call that combat? Is that the best you can do? Give up! Come here, lily liver!
Ow!
Ah! I'm gonna enjoy this! Insolent whelp!
You'll get what for?
Is that the best you can do? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Shit! 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 That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
But anyway, that's how it works. Okay, what you want to do, here's the main entry area. So once you get the spade,
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
I'm going to reload because I want that. I want that, I'm going to get that to work. get my so I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, if you go on this way, it doesn't even work. Like, if you go down the roadway and go down, it's blocked off, so you have to come around the side anyway. Oh, the stamina in this. I'll fight the bandit up here, but I'm not gonna fight any other ones. Pull my sword out and get that ready. Just gonna stab him up real good.
Hey! Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter. Bring it on!
Jesus. Okay, so what I need to do when I get that is I need to come down here. Through here. Yup, right here. Alright, so we're good. Stop.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. Died with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. No. Why? Not you. It wasn't so... Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Oh yeah, it's this way.
Get away, you
Seems to me that dog knows it.
Am I? Well,
You think I'm as bad as you?
Go weak at the knees, have you? Slaughter you! Yeah. What's the matter? Come on! Is that the best you can do? Shit!
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
Should have done this. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it quits for now. Till next time. Peace.